Recently, the UFC announced that Khabib Nurmagomedov vs Justin Gaethje will take place on October 24th. Nate Diaz reacted to the fight announcement and posted this on an Instagram post saying, "Who gives a f***, they're on the same team. It's not even real. #phony."
Alright, little did y'all know, I had two people in my corner. So, let's find out what it is. I'm excited. Are you excited, baby?
Yes.
Ready? Hold on. Alright, so this part is Maggie. And now, ready? Set. Yay! Are we both covered in blue? We knew it.
Michael Bisping on the Believe in Me podcast speaks on Alexander Gustafsson's loss to Fabricio Werdum.
I've got to say, for Gustafsson, he must be going through some personal struggles right now, because I know after, obviously, he lost to John Jones, the rematch, he got to fight Jones again. He beat Serra, I think it was, and then he got a shot against Jones. He got choked out in that one. And then he fought Anthony Smith. That never went his way. He started off strong, but I think it was round 4 or round 5. He got caught in a rear naked choke and choked out there. Obviously, then he got emotional, retired from the sport. Took some time away, came back, reinvented himself, new weight class, came in at 240. I'll just say my commiserations to Gustafsson, because this was supposed to be his big coming out party. Reinvented himself at 240, gets caught in an armbar first round. Obviously disappointing for anybody, but don't give up.
Dana White, in a recent interview with Brett Okamoto, gives his thoughts on Khamzat Chimaev's win at UFC Fight Island 3.
The kid's legit, he's real, and he knows it, and I love it.
Did you get to interact much with him personally?
192-2.
Yeah, through 2 fights.
In 2 fights.
Yeah. Did you interact with him much personally while you were there?
Yeah. He said he wanted to fight, and I said, done. I'll make it happen. He wants to fight now again in August, and I'm going to get him what he wants.
Are you? Is he going to get a fight here in August?
Hell yes, I am.
The guy comes in, he's only had 2 fights in the UFC. Obviously, they've been terrific. How high of a ranking would you like to see him?
That's what we're trying to figure out. We were sitting in here this morning trying to figure out what we think is next. You ask this kid, he's ready to fight Usman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm kind of ready to see it.
Is he ready for Usman? The way he looks, who knows? Maybe.
Let's go. Work your moves. Work your moves. Nice. Finish it. Finish it. Body lock. Get to that body lock. Strike on the break. Nice try. Good work.
Kenny Florian on the Anik and Florian podcast speaks on Robert Whittaker's win over Darren Till.
I loved this fight. I thought Robert Whittaker showed up in tremendous shape. He looked great. I thought he balanced his grappling and striking attacks very well. He made the proper adjustments. I thought Darren Till came out looking very sharp in that fight. Seemed to be dictating the pace, was landing shots, was feinting his way and making Robert Whittaker pay for a lot of those feints as well, and when he was selling him on it. But then Whittaker really made some nice adjustments, started showing more lateral movement, started landing that left hook, was landing a little bit with the blitz, was hitting some takedowns, was putting Darren Till on his back, and was finding some success with that. I think the big takeaway for me is that Robert Whittaker is the overall better mixed martial artist, and man, did that experience come into play as well. It being a 5-rounder and Whittaker having all that experience, I think really played a big factor. I don't think that Darren Till lost too much in this fight, despite it being a loss. I still think his stock went up going against a former champion like a Robert Whittaker. But Whittaker, man, just a little bit too much grappling skill, and I think timing and adjustments. I think that really was the difference. I thought Darren Till, was measured as he should be. Robert Whittaker is an opponent that you need to respect, and you can't just throw down whenever you want. That is not the point of fighting. It's not blind aggression. It is smart and calculated aggression. That is the difference. I thought that Darren Till, got taken down a little bit too much. I thought he was, selling his feints maybe a little bit too much, showing some tells, was getting caught up in patterns that Robert Whittaker was reading and adjusting to. And if you're showing the same pattern over and over again, your opponent, if he's very good, if he's elite, and if he has a lot of experience, will make the proper adjustments. And I think that really was the difference here.
What's up, everybody? King Triple C here. Welcome to this episode of Motivational Monday. And today's Motivational Monday message is sponsored by Smart Cups, the world's first printed beverage. Anyway, let's get straight to it. I'm thinking right now confidence, and what makes confidence so lethal, because it's not just the belief of what confidence is, but it's what is backed up by confidence, which is commitment. Is you taking that risk, is you committing to that certain power, that certain kick, that certain punch. A lot of times you get fighters that are probably faster, more agile, more technical, and probably more tactical. But you know what? At times, when somebody has confidence backed up with that commitment, the fact that you're able to be a kamikaze and take that risk, the sky is the limit. And that's your Motivational Monday.
Serra on the UFC Unfiltered Podcast speaks on Fabricio Werdum's armbar submission win over Alexander Gustafsson.
I knew when he threw the other leg over, because he had the one leg in front of his. It was so beautiful, Jimmy, and it was. I don't expect anything less from Werdum, because he's even the fight he just lost. He almost had a Kimura, and Anik had to go to his back to get out of it. So he's the equivalent of, no matter what kind of shape he's in or not in or whatever it is, he has a submission chance of winning. You know what I mean? He's that good. Just like, say, like a guy who's such a powerful, like Francis
Mark Hunt, or one of those guys.
Yes, has the power with the striking. They always have a puncher's chance.
Sure.
His submissions are just so pinpoint. So I love the whole sequence. Of he went into like half guard for a second, got up, followed him up, and got a superior position where he was going for the back and he couldn't quite get it because Gustafsson was doing the right thing. He wasn't allowing Werdum to get his other hook in. So he had to make a frame with his arms, bring the leg over top, and he still had to, his other leg was not in position though. So he had the one leg over his neck. He was balancing on top of his head. They were both face down. And then it came down to the other leg. So I thought it was a beautiful transition where he actually, the foot that was around his neck, he pushed off the floor with it to roll him over, go belly up. And then once he got that other leg over, I go, it's a wrap.
What's going on? My Instagram people. You know I love you. But wait, I'm close by my house. Hey, listen. A small little advice to all of you guys. Stop being upset. I was upset. But one thing that I never understood, that life is a game. And if you are a good player, you gotta be a winner. So a small little advice to all of you guys. Right? It's time start being a good player. Start to be a good player. And things gonna go your way.